yeah. Thank you so much, Liz. I'm glad that you like it. Have you already had it? Thank you so much. Hi, Nanajit. Komada. Ada අපි කරන්න යන්නේ Nanajit. And Liz, what we're going to do today is a mirrored effect clay can. Before that, I'll show you how's our project yesterday. Nanajit මේක තමයි අපි ඊයේ හදපු clay එකකින් හදපු earrings. හොඳයි නේද ඒවා? ලස්සනයි නේද? Liz, I think you got the teardrop shape earrings. And this also another one. ලස්සනයි නේද? ඒක අර leopard design එකට පස්සේ මේකෙන් හදපු keyring එක. And I'm not sure that to go with black or gold, so I did the both. I think the black works well. කළු පාට ලස්සනයි නේද? දෙකම හොඳයි. So අද අපි කරන්නේ මේ මම කලින් දවසේ කරපු project එකේ ඒවා පෙන්නනවා නේද? අද මේ පෙන්නලා තියෙන්නේ ඊයේ කරපු project එකේ ඒවා. එහෙනම් අදත් අපි clay cans හදමු අපේ වැඩවලට. අද අපි කරන්න යන්නේ mirror effect එක තියෙන can එකක් හදන්න. ඒකට මම මගේ මේ පරණ තියෙන cans ටිකත් එකතු කරගන්නවා. ඒකින් එකක් හදනවා. ඊළඟට blue and white use කරලා තව එකක් හදනවා. So today's guys, we're doing two projects but the same technique. We're going to do the mirrored kind of like, once you cut your clay, it's more like symmetrical. So I'm going to use my leftover clays for one project and also using this royal blue to create another one. So what I'm going to do, I'll start with this one and move to that one. First thing first, we need to condition our clay. So we are peeling the clay into small pieces. Just simply slice the clay into small pieces. That's how I usually start conditioning my clay. මගේ clay එක ඉස්සෙල්ලාම condition කරන්න පටන් ගන්න. box එකෙන් ගත්ත pack එකෙන් ගත්ත clay එකක් නම් ඒක මේ වගේ පුංචි කෑලි වලට කපාගෙන තමයි ඒක වැලවල ලෙස. Hi Smokey, how are we today? Welcome all to my channel, Bala. So today's cane, we're gonna use the mirrored kind of effect. So I'm gonna use two canes, make two canes. One is using all my leftovers, and again the other one using this royal blue color and white. අපි හැමෝම screen එක double tap කරලා double tap කරමුද? ඔයාලා enjoy කරනවා නම් වීඩියෝ එක. ඒත් එක්කම ඔයගොල්ලෝ මගේ channel එකට අලුත් නම් මාත් එක්ක එකතු වෙලා ඉන්න කැමති නම් bell icon එක click කරන්න අමතක කරන්න එපා. Alright, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to add some translucent to my clay. මමත් ගොඩක් හොඳින් ඉන්නවා. Here we go. I think it's a little bit too much. And what we're going to do is mix them all together. මේක හොඳට mix කරලා blend කරගන්න ඕන. ඔයාලට methods කීපයක් use කරන්න පුළුවන්. එකක් තමයි අර කලින් වගේම මේක small pieces වලට cut කර mix කරන්න පුළුවන්. අනිත් එක rolling method එක, you can roll your clay on the surface. That's you could condition your clay, or else you can simply run this through the pasta machine. එහෙම නැත්නම් මේක වගේ pasta machine එක හරහා ඉක්මනින්ම condition කරගන්න පුළුවන්. Using the pasta machine in quick and easy method, guys. So I'm gonna quickly run this through the pasta machine. Hi, Savishka, Kormita Supanaya. So before I condition this one, I wanna show again our yesterday's project. These are the earrings that we made from yesterday's leopard pattern clay game. And that's a purple color one. So I'll quickly condition this clay. So once you run it through the pasta machine, just fold it and put that through again. Maybe a couple of more times and our clay gonna be ready. Make a මේ වගේ කීප සැරයක් pasta machine එක හරහා යවා ගන්න. ඊට පස්සේ අපේ clay එක ready. I think it's almost there, but guys, as you can see, there's a little kind of a mark here, which means it hasn't blended properly. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna run this through the pasta machine a couple of more times. එමස් මගේ ඒක හොඳට mix කරන්න ඕන. Okay, here we go. We got our clay condition. What I need now is kind of create a pyramid shape. So I'm gonna create a little sausage first. Just roll your clay. And once you create this barrel kind of shape, මෙම barrel kind shape එකක් ආවන් පස්සේ ඔයාලගේ ඇඟිලි වලින් මෙන් press කරලා පුළුවන් නම් triangle shape එකකට ගන්න. එහෙම pyramid shape එකකට. So what we need to do next is convert this into a pyramid shape. Simply turn that into a double roll. Use your fingers to make sure got the right shape. I try to get the exact triangle shape at the front and at the back, more like in a pyramid. With the crisp edges. Take your time, do it slowly. No rush. මම දෙනවා. එක මම තනියෙන් ඉන්න වෙලාවට හදලා. මොකද live එකේ ගොඩක් මම දැන් polymer clay පැත්තට tutorials පැත්තට යනවානේ. එතකොට audience එක confuse වෙනවා. මම කීප දෙයක් කරද්දී කොහොමද මම මේ mindful drawing කියන එක හැමදාම නැත්තම් දවස් පුළුවන් හැමදාම කරනවා. It's for my mental health. බණයක් ආවාගේ ඩ්‍රෙස් එක මට තාම හම්බුනේ නැහැ. ආවාගේ gift එක එවන්න. See guys, you kind of create a pyramid. මට හොඳයි ආට කොහමද? බණයක් අද පෙන්නන්නද අපි leopard design එකට හදපු earring එක. So this was our yesterday's project. And keyring what I do. Alrighty, let's get back to our business. I'm gonna use my blade. Just simply press it. Press the edges to make sure. So guys, here is the catch. From here, you need to do a bit of a measurements, guys. To get that mirrored effect, we trying to get things symmetrical. Our mirror effect එක තියෙන pattern එක හදන්න නම් අපේ මේ clay එකේ අපි මෙතන යාඩ් කරන දේවල් සමමිතිකව කරන්න අවශ්‍ය වෙනවා. ඒක එහෙම වුණාම cat හය හරියට එන්නේ නැහැ. ඒක තමයි එතන තියෙන catch එක. අපි බලමු සමහරවිට මට නම් ගොඩක් කරාට ඒක හතරි පැච්චක් වෙනවා. අපි බලමු කොහොමද කරගන්නේ කියලා. So guys, let's slowly move to the next step. So what I'm gonna do before I cut this clay, I'm gonna mark here. Okay, මේ දෙකයි හැදුවේ මම දෙක orders එකකට හැදුවේ. මම එවන්න කලින් post එකට දාන්න කලින් හදාගන්න පුළුවන් වුණොත් මේක එවන්න. එහෙම නැත්නම් වෙන දෙකක් එවන්න. So I'm just gonna mark on my clay where the center is, and as you can see we kind of marked it a little bit, then gently onto this end. I'm gonna cut that through. Since the clay is still soft, it's a little bit tricky to keep the shape hold while cutting up. There's a big hole in the middle, very big no-no. We got to do it again because there was a big hole in the middle. If we continue without fixing it, there's gonna be a hole inside your game. Oh, we did all the hard work to get the right shape, but that's okay. Let's do it again. So this time I press the clay a little bit longer to make sure there's no air bubbles. Hari banyak lessons ka palewana. Sekali kamu kata. create a cylinder first, kind of a barrel. That's the easiest method for us to do the triangle, and simply press your clay using your fingers. Try to get that triangle shape. It's gonna be more like a pyramid. Take your time. Do it slowly. If you have a ruler, you can do the measurements. I don't have a habit of measuring things. Black, pink, blue, white, purple, on a cup. Okay. We got the rough shape here. So we're gonna define the edges and do it properly and try to get the right shape. So we got to think all the 5 sides of the triangle. Make sure they're all kind of straight and crisp. Little edges. Not sure that's gonna be work, but let's do that. And again, yeah, it's working. Use your fingers to get the crisp edges. This side as well. To change our clock. Alrighty, let me see. It's kind of almost ready. Hi Ken, comment banjo. Suba alut aradak wala. Ajamewa ape edakya pansal. Pansal gila. Tawasama wage pansal meditate karala. Dana puja karala emawa. Adape alu atu ineda. And I mama can't go on without it. Alrighty guys, what we're gonna do now is we're gonna mark the centers again. If you were there from the beginning, you know what Bella's gonna do now. We're not gonna cut, we're just simply gonna mark the centers. එකක් mountain side එක අපි යන්නේ එකට තමයි ආරණ්‍යයක්. තව තියෙනවා දෙකක් flowers වගේ යනවා. Alright you guys, මම දැන් මේක cut කරන්න යන්නේ. I'm gonna follow my lines and cut the cane. However, as you can see, this one is still soft because we did lots of cooking, blending, so the edge is not gonna be crisp, which is not ideal. So we kind of cut this into hi. It's blue cheese. Yeah. We cut that into 3 triangles here now. I put the things apart because I know which one is which. Then we're gonna get our white clay. I have already conditioned that and also flatten it. I'm gonna do my measurements. Just wanna get the right width. Here we go. Use my long blade. Just cut the stripe. Then cut through. Here we go. Tap, tap, tap. And I need another one just in case. So let's cut another one using this as a measurement. I'm gonna cut another stripe. Alright. Let's chop the edges. Make sure they're straight. Done. So what we're gonna do next is get one piece and wrap it here like that and cut the excess. This one already there, so what we're gonna do is put the middle make a chutty daga. Hopefully put it. Okay. Here we go. I cannot imagine the end until you create it. We're trying to get the mirror effect. Clay, cane, care. It's so fun. It's Kate and Kate. If it's circle, it's like the pen's logo. So before I pressed it, it's let me see whether there's any gaps. Nope. Done. So next part is I'm going to cover the edges as well. Not too much, just like that. So let's chop. Three pieces. So trying to check them. Center. This technique, this clay can easily get messy if your clay is too soft. So what I'm going to do is once I create the cane, I'm going to put this in the freezer for 10 to 15 minutes until it's hardened to the point that we can work with that. This one at the moment, it's so soft. Cut the edges. Let's cut the extras off. Alrighty. Can we eat it? Yes, you can eat it, but then you're gonna have a tummy ache after. Alrighty now. What you need to do next is kind of press the cane and shrink this. So press it and kind of shrink the cane. It's just gonna be a little bit messy. Freeze. Yeah. So try to hold the same shape while you're doing it. This is the time that you can't rush the process, so you've got to follow the process. Even though we are rush, it has its own time. අපිට හදිසි වුණාට අපේ හදිසියට මේක අමාරුයි. එතකොට ඒ ටයිම් එක අරගෙන අපිට ඒක අවශ්‍ය විදිහට සකස් කරගන්න වෙනවා. So we have kind of what you call shrinked it a little bit. So kind of pressing it from all corners while you keep the shape. There are different techniques you can do this, guys. I know some people do the square. Cut the square into half and then they do two triangles and combine them together. What I usually do is create the triangle shape itself and then work around it. It looks nice, yeah, but Yes, it is still at the preparation stage again. There's a long way to go. Alrighty, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put this in the freezer while until it's set, we can work on our other clay game. So, don't go anywhere guys, hang on there until I come back. Give me just 30 seconds. Your mind is crawl, you wanna chop. Let me think about it. You can chop this one. Alrighty, so we put that one in the fridge until it's set. Then what I'm gonna do, I'm using all my leftover clay cans that we use for different projects. This one is cute, huh? I made a couple of earrings from this one. This one is funky. Did you? And this one. So what we're gonna do is we kind of simply create different shapes with these cans. I'm gonna do a Dracula, kind of a pyramid shape, but only thing we need is we need our clay in a kind of same width, not the length, not the width, but the length. It can be any size, it can be fat or small. It is. So, as if you noticed, all the activities at Beladus is more mindful activities. It helps me to relax my mind, and with that through that relaxation, we do some creations. And I think it's satisfying and relaxing for you guys to watch as well. Alright, did this one kind of triangle. Well, this one I'm gonna do a cylinder kind of shape. Roll it in my hand. Just check whether it's the same size, approximately, yes. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make it a little longer and cut that into half, so we're gonna have two of them. This one I'm gonna twist. Just to give it a little twist. Yep, made a flip. It's 15 minutes. And it's the same size. Let's shrink it a little bit. And this one, what I'm gonna do is I'm quickly put this through the extruder. So I'll leave it for the last. This one I only need a different shape. So let's go with a crescent. What is this? Can't even remember. Well, it looks similar, so I'll leave this one aside. I don't need to set size ones, but this one, I really like it, guys. It's more like, the wood kind of effect. So yes, chopped it. And this one, let's cut it to half. That's not bad. What I'm gonna do this one is run this through the pasta machine to get a kind of effect. Put that on one another, and I'm gonna roll it because I like that spiral kind of effect on one of my clay games. So let's see whether it's a success or not. Yeah, like it. It's kind of a spiral. I'm sure you can see it. Yeah, it's a combo. Oh, this one it's a base. Hi, Siri. How are you? You're from New Zealand. Well, I'm here in Sydney, Australia. Which part of New Zealand you been? I know Wellington. I know Nepean or Nepean, what do you call it? And I've been to Rochester. And also, what's the main city? I forgot the name. Auckland. So I'm gonna make this little longer. Just roll it, roll it, roll it. It's 11, 10, 8, 9, 10. It's 11:30 for you, is that right? Okay, let's do the measurements. We need kind of 2 of them. Alright. I'm not gonna use that because we already have this one. Ooh, the funky one. Famous chocolate Cadbury, is it? I don't know if it's Australian or New Zealand. Is there any lagging on my streaming? I feel like the internet is not that good today. So I'm gonna make a long one with this one and chop into small pieces. I like it. Hi, Marvelous. Thank you so much for coming back, Marvelous. I know you are. There are a few more times with us. Can you see this one? Yep, like it. So let's do the measurement. Chop that into save that for later. Okay, the last one is this one, which I'm planning to run that through the extruder. So, to run through the extruder, I need a kind of a barrel shape. Here we go. Here's my extruder. නිරාකාවද දැක්කනෑනේ. හයි නිරාකා කොමද and that's my cutters. Alrighty, I'm gonna get the square one. නිරාකමත් සීනකුරක් වන මට මෙසේජ් වෙන්නේ නිරාකමත් චුට්ටක් කියලා බලන්න ඕන. මොකද කැම් එක සෙට් කරලා තියෙන අනිත් පැත්තට. Oh, where's my square? Here you are. It was hiding. So we're gonna use the square side. ඒක තමයි use කරන්න යන්නේ දැන්. ඒ කියන්නේ නිරාකමත් ඔයාට මතක වෙන ඩීප් එකකින් අදුවේ දෙයියද කයිද right out. So let me wind it back. So guys, today's our project is do the mirror effect again. We have halfway done the blue and white one. It's in my freezer to set it. And here I'm using all my leftover clay cane and do another one. ඉරාකිට පාටක් පෙන්නන්නද? මේ අපි හැදුවන leopard style clay cane එක. Okay guys, these are from yesterday's project. We did a leopard clay cane yesterday and these beautiful earrings from that. And also these beautiful earrings from that. That's what I never. Okay, what we're going to do next is put our clay cane inside. I did online shopping and I can't orders and New Zealand and Australia I did anything. Look at the postage නිසා. Anybody from New Zealand or Australia, guys, you can order this from Bella. It's very, I think this was there. She was saying I did a pair of earrings for her. She was loving it. She's loving it. And I get lots of good comments about the quality and the price, right? If you want to have one for yourself, don't forget to put order through. How to order? You can see my email in the description. Just send me an email. I'll take it from there. Alrighty. Hi. I can see someone's coming. Give me a second, guys. Let me see who's that one. Who's this? A snake. What is the square one? Vivi. Is it Vivi? Okay, what we're gonna do next is, guys, straighten it up. Maybe just a killing කරන්න. කැලෙන් කරලා අපේ සීනි කෝරක් නිරකී සීනි කෝරක් 30ක් එනවා. So we use this as a measures. And cut that through. This can be a messy one, or as it can turn out good. Let's try. I always like to experiment, do new things. That's how the new designs, new techniques begin. Put it again. Okay. Sack. Chop off the excess. Alright, it's time for us to assemble. Let's get all these bad guys. Now, I don't know where to start. I'll start with this one. And gonna put this one, that one. The reason I'm doing the different ones is just to get the different colors, different patterns around. How comes this one is too long? Maybe we'll chop it later. Just adding the things randomly. Do I have two of them? Yes, I think I do. Put one here. Yes. Maybe this one. Put it there. Oh, it's too big. Gonna put you here. Alright, now just squeeze them on. Is it? Yeah, I remember that kind of chocolate fingers, is that right? If you like a little twist, you can give it a little twist. Like that. And then press again. Goodness, this is a good time. Alikari sini kurang. See the outside. Outside also looks nice. But here, what we're going to do is we're going to use a mirrored kind of a technique and do a different pattern with that. So if you think you need more white, you can do the same technique that I used earlier. Chop that at some white strands. But just do with this one, and I'm simply pressing the corners and turn this into a square cake. I got use my strong muscles. Here we go. I really like the colors, see guys. It's cool. Yeah, we did that. And there we go. Let's do this slowly. Here we go. We are creating a square cake. Since it's too big, I'm going to chop this into half and work with only one piece and save the other one for our next project. As you can see guys, it's not really fun. Since it's blended, what I'm going to do guys, I'm going to put this in the freezer until it sets. Otherwise, more we cut, more we get messy. So yeah, quickly put this in the freezer and bring back the other one so we can work on the other one until this one sets. Let me put both of them inside. I'll be back. Alrighty, here we go. That's our blue and white color clay patch. Yeah. I'm gonna cut this into roughly half. And this is how it looks like. And cut again into half. Okay. This one too. Gonna put the edges on edges. Think we need another slice. Okay. We need another slice. What I'm gonna do, gonna put this again. Alrighty, let's redo it. So once we sliced it, it's turned into a hexagon. If you just do the square, then cut that into half. And if we work on those two triangles, we can fix it as well. So as you can see, there's a mirror effect. So this triangle shape, we combine and kind of cut it. Mirror effect. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to slowly curve the edges. And press the clay in. Sort of shrinking the clay, holding the same shape. Now flip it and do the same thing. Hi, so can't see hi there. Sorry guys if I miss your messages. The way I set up my camera, I can't see the messages unless I just made an effort, peeped in and checked. There's a little parts there. I'll take them off. We simply press the clay in. Seems like the camera turned a little bit. Hope you can see now. While you press it, make sure that you hold the same shape, guys. So best way you could do is flip it in between. So we are shrinking this. So we create a triangle and add some whites and cut that into 6 pieces and then combine them all together. Now we are slowly converting this into a cave. Let's flip it. Do the flips as you go. So we get them there, guys. Try to hold the shape. If it's kind of a little messed, that's okay. The good thing about the polymer clay is there's nothing right or wrong. If you have done a mistake, it might turn into a different kind of art. So you simply use your fingers, press that in and flip it as you go. kind that you could use your hands and it's able to pull. This is not at this stage yet, so you need to keep going, keep going, keep going. Few more rounds, guys. So here, now I'm turning this into a square because for my project, I need a square cane. Press using your fingers. I can see that my designs has been changing because the clay that I am working is too soft. I put it in the freezer for like to get it a little harder. Now, even though since we were clocked with that, it's kind of high shape. It kind of softened again. So we are using our original design, guys, but I hope we can still convert this into a beautiful cane with the mirrored patterns. Next time, what I'll do a square and cut that into 2 triangles and work from there. In that way, you can keep the square shape from the beginning. The way I did it, I did a triangle, then convert back to the hexagon, then convert into the circle, then convert into the square. So it's a few more steps, additional steps, which has been changed. My patterns, it's distorted the design. What are we making today? Issue? We are doing a mirrored pattern clay games. I'm working on 2 projects. This is one, the other one is in the fridge to get it set. Yeah. And can I show you our yesterday's project? We did the leopard clay cane yesterday, and this is what we made out of it. Beautiful, huh? And this one. Turn the camera up there so you guys can have a look. I love doing this. So we are reducing the cane. As you can see, if you get watching from the beginning, our design a little bit distorted. They are earrings, but this one we can use for anything once we create the clay cane. Make up a clay cane and හැකවහම ඒක ඕන දෙයකට පාවිච්චි කරන්න පුළුවන්. So now we are at the point that you could simply pull your cane and reduce it until you get that to get under that point. Just a little bit hard work. So let's reduce it a little bit more to the point that we can cut this into 4 equal pieces. මේක තව ටිකක් reduce කරමු. මොකද මම මේක කෑලි 4කට කොටස් 4කට කපා ගන්නයි කල්පනාව. Using my blade to flatten it to get the crisp edges. Simply pull it, but do it gently. Sure, Shri, thank you so much for joining. I'll see you next time. Take care. So I'm going to cut the edges. Now, I'm going to cut this into half. It still has that little flower effect, surprisingly. And again, I'm going to cut this again into half. Put it on top of that. Use your fingers to press. So to get this point, guys, we use this shape first and simply reduce your clay cane and turn it into a beautiful design. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to reduce this again to the same size that we were working earlier. Hi Nandi, කොහමද? දැන් නැගිට? ඒක කොහමද? So, if you think you could kind of pull it, you can give it a go, but I think it's still not up to that stage, so I'm still using the pressing technique to reduce the clay until I get the confidence, to the point that I get confidence that I can pull this clay like this. So we are pulling it out to the same kind of a size as previous. My baking paper falling apart, so let me fix it first before we move. Here you go. So we're stretching it out. Do it gently, no rush. Sometimes we are rushed to finish the process, but as I always say, each and every process has its own time, so we need to give the time that it needed. Hi 778, welcome back darling. How are you today? How's Saturday been so far? Is it still a Friday night for you or Saturday? Yes. Here we go. I'm going to use my blade to make sure the edges are all flat. And we have the same size. You're great, thank you. I'm good. And it's with Bella. Oh, 7:55 p.m. evening Saturday. Mine is 8:57. Sorry, you are 1 hour behind me. You from Australia? A different state? I'm in Sydney. You must be in Queensland. Is it? Alrighty, here we go. Let's cut the edges. See how far we shrinked our pattern? Can you see? Yes, not. Now you can see it. Yeah. So we start with this one, guys. And reduce up to here. And then reduce up to there. And now we go up to the littlest design. And what I'm going to do again is, if you like, you can keep it like this. Let's see what we can do with this cane. You can create a beautiful bead. Let's slice a little bit more. When I'm slicing, I turn it with every slice because it's still soft. Here we go. I'm going to use this as a filler. Maybe this one. Wrap it around. See how beautifully the design comes up like little tiny brain maps. And simply give it a roll. Make a ball. So you can create beautiful beads like that and turn them into a keyring. Or else, if you like to create earrings with that, we'll see how we're going to do that. So I'm going to use this as a background. Just simply mix the colors. So when you're doing the background, it has to be one uniform color, otherwise it's not looks good. So the background going to be at the back of the earring. So let's simply mix the background color, and I'm going to run this through the pasta machine a couple of times. Maybe one more time. It's nearly there. Alright, now what I'm gonna do, layer the slices that you chopped. We have one more here. For this one, I'm going to use my roller. So this roller, this has a kind of a leather effect. So when you roll, you will get the effect like this. I don't know whether you can see. There's a kind of a leather effect once you roll it that way. The tricky part here, guys, once you roll, it might gives you uneven the surface. So what I'm going to do, I'll put these two kind of sticks as the mark, and I'm rolling up to that length in the width. Here we go. It's a little color mix here. Alrighty, let's get our cutters. Let's see what we're gonna use this time. I'm gonna use a teardrop kind of a shape. It's not a teardrop, but I love to use this shape. Let's cut that through. And also, while we are doing this, let's do the piercing as well. Here we go. Beautiful pair of earrings. And for the fixers here, I'm going to use white. It's going to be, looks great. So we use this clay cane to turn that into beautiful earrings. And if you like beads, you can create beads like that, guys. So that's really nice. I like that colors. Bright and nice. So I'll quickly show you what's going to be the top part of this series. It can be the white. See? It's so cool, isn't it? So that's how we turn this cane into a creative project. I'll quickly go grab my other cane that we created and do something with that as well. Don't go anywhere, stay there for me. Okay, this one we created from the fresh clay, but I had lots of leftover. Then using the leftover clay. How the design looks like, it's gonna be a surprise. So let's chop this one into half. Oh. Wow, that's not bad. And we'll put it on another like this. For me it looks like an elephant. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut this one into half as well. Well, let's do the other one. Cut that into... Oh, it's a little bit hard. Half. And we're going to rearrange them. These two matching. See how it's turned out. That's also surprisingly looks good. But what we need to do now is attach them all together. Just gently press. It's a little bit still kind of frozen. That's why it's not kind of connecting each other. And let's do a little bit of pressing. This way. So as we did with this one, you need to work on the clay and reduce the clay. Just simply press them. And see, still not combine well. So I'm going to use my strong muscles. Just combine them all. Here we go. Keep doing until you're all set. A lesson from this project, guys. This project, less is more. When you have less designs, it looks gorgeous. When you combine all the leftover clay paints, it looks a little complex, but if you like kind of a lot of designs, this is not bad. But if you like kind of a calming, simple designs, I encourage you to use maximum 3-4 colors. 2 colors best. Work best. 2 colors work best. So here we go. We are reducing our clay cane. Working around, go round and round and round. Pressing. Lots of work until you get to the point that you're satisfied with your clay size. This is so powerful, that's ideal size. So you need to shrink this cane, kind of reduce the cane. Since it's a square one, just press it from all the sides. Keep its shape. Until you get to the point that you can stretch the clay, you need to do kind of a pressing technique to reduce your cane. More to go. If you think it's too much colors, guys, simply add some light colors like white to soften the complexity, soften the busyness. Can make kind of pull it sort of yes, but I might do a few more pushes here. Need a little bit more. Let's try now. Yep. Now we can stretch it. So we're gonna reduce this bouquet up to this size. That's my preferred workable size. But if you like to work with the bigger sizes, that's okay. And see that? Don't forget to press. Forget about the edges. Anyway, it's gonna be a little messy. You can cut them out later. And don't throw those leftover clays, guys. You can use them as a fillers. Fillers when you're making beads, things like that. So we're in the process of reducing our cane. Don't make the balls and then press. Just do both so you can keep the shape. Okay, yeah, I just want to cut the edges and see how that looks like. Yep. And I'm going to cut that into half again. See these designs and you can arrange the way you need it. And we're going to cut this into half again. jewelry, not for beads. Beads we can try because the colors are so busy, guys. So many colors, yeah. Once you create the beads, sometimes I'm gonna show you how I'm going to turn this into a earring. I have already prepared my background color, background paintbrush. Put it here. Use my little roller, which just has that letter kind of effect. And roll that on the clay. Cut the excess off. And I'm going to put these two sticks to make sure that's going to be the right width. I think you can't see that up there. Let me bring it forward. Just simply give it a little roll. If you are comfortable, you can run this through the pasta machine. But for me, because there's lots of complex designs, I still use my hands and roll. If I run this through the pasta machine, it can be dragged and the design can be disassorted as well. Here we go. Ready to give it a cut. I'm going to do this rectangle shape. Let me do the piecing while it's within the structure. Here you go. Beautiful tropical kind of effect earrings using the leftover clay cane, guys. All of these ones from leftover. So you can turn this into a jewelry, like earrings or anything. And also you can do this as a little ornament, kind of a ring holder, something like that. So sky is the limit. You can try different things. And if you like to lighten this clay, you can simply I'll show you, add some white color clay in between, and it's lightened the effect as well. Let's give it a go. I can show you how it's gonna turn out. After that, so I have leftover white color here. Simply chop the edges. And combine the clay. You don't have to do it, but I'm just showing you how you can try different things. Like that. And then one in the middle. You can peel off the excess if you like to. Otherwise, anyway, it's gonna stay inside the edges, so I don't really mind. If it's already blended, that's okay. If not, if you can take it off, take it off. Alright, now simply give it a little kind of touch, and I'm gonna give it a little cut. Cut in the middle. As you can see, the design was little softened with the white stripes. So you can try different things, guys. As I always mention, sky is the limit. When you create your own stuff, you get the unique designs that you can't find anywhere else. So we have done 2 clay canes today. That one. These are from leftovers, and we turned them into beautiful earrings, tropical kind of earrings. Double tap the screen if you like that project. And if you like this project, here we use blue color and white, and we create beautiful pattern earrings and beads from this clay cane. So thank you so much for joining with me today. Stay safe, stay happy. I might not come streaming tomorrow. I do have a dinner to prepare. People's coming, visitors coming tomorrow, so there's no streaming tomorrow, guys. But definitely on Monday, if I have finished our dinner a little early, I'll come for even a short period time. So this, I will show you how this is gonna turn out once we finish the product. Before I go, I need to show you our yesterday's project. We did the leopard clay cane yesterday, 2 different colors, and that's how it's turned out. And we did earrings, beautiful stuff. If you're in Australia or New Zealand, you are lucky enough you can order this from Bella. Simply email me. My email's in the description. If you'd like to have one of these things, just send me an email. We'll take it from there. So thank you so much for joining again today. I will see you Monday for sure. If not, a short streaming tomorrow. Stay safe, stay happy, take care. I will see you later, alligators. Bye bye. Ta-ta.